What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Today is June 22nd, 2025. I just wanted to do a portfolio update. So I want to start doing these videos more often, try and get more interacting with the trading community again. My goal is over the next hopefully 1 to 3 years to get this portfolio to about 100 grand. I started out, as you can see here, about a month ago. Towards the end of May, I put in just about 6,400 bucks, and I'm up about $931 so far, about over about a month. So let's do a quick dive into some of these positions here that I own. So I just bought a little over half a coin of Ethereum yesterday. Um, I personally think based off the chart, it looks good. I'm not saying that it's going to play this massive catch-up trade to Bitcoin, but I do think that there's some upside here, maybe for Ethereum to possibly go back and test its all-time highs. You can see on the chart here, it looks to me like an inverse head and shoulders here. There was an anchored VWAP that I bought the position at yesterday that I liked the entry. So, maybe in the future we see 3,900 or something. If it starts to coil and move higher, I will add to this and maybe grab a full coin. So maybe a coin and a half in total. But that's where it's at right now as far as the crypto. That's the only crypto I own. I own four stocks: AMD, Tesla, Oscar, and HIMS. So AMD, I have an average price of $116.17. I own 20 shares. And then for Tesla, I have 7 shares at $299.13. And then my Oscar position is 70 shares at $15.72. And then my HIMS position, I own 17 shares at $56.76. The only position right now that I have a buy order on is for Oscar. It is placed right now. You can see here, so it says limit order. Limit price is $18.80, so that's the price that I'm willing to buy more shares at. I have it for $15 right now. You can go to the chart here and see that Oscar has had a pretty good run over the last few days. So I bought in somewhere right around in here, right before this breakout. Where I'd like to see it come back to is this green line here. You can see there were a couple tests, so it acted as resistance 4 times. Fifth time broke through. Now what we want to see is it come back to this green line, hold support, and then maybe start to slowly grind higher from there. So I only have 15 shares here, which is very little of an add, so I may actually increase it depending on what price action looks like. The other few positions here, HIMS, I'm pretty gonna stay where I'm at right now with my shares. It's very small, but I do think in due time this is gonna have a little bit more of a pullback. I could be wrong, and I'll let my shares go and continue to take gains from it. But I'm not gonna add to it at these levels. Now AMD, I'd like to aggressively add to. It's been in this downtrend. It started to break out. I'd like to see it pull back into this maybe 124 to 115, 116 area. And I'm going to probably make this one of my biggest positions over the next year or so. Tesla, I do like what Tesla is doing as far as robo-taxi and things like that moving forward, robotics moving forward in the next 5 to 10 years. Could be early. Based off the chart here, I do think that we're in like a middle period here, a stall period, where the market's trying to figure out which direction it wants to go with Tesla. So I've been patient. If it starts to dip lower, I will add shares, not super aggressively, but I will start to dip my toe in. If it starts to break higher, what I'd like to see is it break higher, come back, find support somewhere, and then we can add more shares. These other stocks here, Robinhood, Rocket Lab, Google, Amazon, Palantir, these are all things that I'm looking to potentially add into the portfolio, but at better prices. And I'm not going to chase some of these positions. So we'll see what happens with the market tomorrow. With the bombing of Iran over the weekend and stuff like that, it'll be interesting to see where stock market opens. So, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably try and make these videos once or twice a week just to keep transparency and show the P&L.